I don't understand. If you're not auditioning for Oklahoma, then why do you look like that?
In a good way or a bad way?
Bitch, you better be joking.
I am in love with Nate Jacobs and he is in love with me. Plus, you guys are terrible for each other and you know I'm right and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
Why?
Because Hallie's a two-faced
Why? I'm not a You're the
Language, Missy! I don't deserve you, but I love you. Please, when I go to college, move with me, marry me, have my babies.
I just want to die.
Well, a corkscrew ain't gonna cut it.
You're just a f***ing junky ass bitch and you're probably f***ing eating that ginger's ass for f***ing oxys or whatever the f*** you're into.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you more.
I love you more and more.
You're telling me Ethan tore your clothes off and f***ed the shit out of you?
Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
Go Ethan.
The porn on your f***ing computer, watching 8 people come on one person's face, gangbangs, f***ing cum funnels, f***ing pissing in people's asses. Jesus f***ing Christ, man.
This guy don't know how to eat pussy.
Oh my God, you want me to show you, bro?
Hey, Paulie, could you rub a smidgen of oil on my back? I can't reach my pecs. You're getting too freaking big.
Anything for you, Jake. Hey, Jake, your body's fantastic. Can I help?
I didn't choke her.
At that moment, I wanted to choke the girl too.
Yeah, but my point is I didn't f***ing choke her, Mom.
Okay, don't get so upset that you end up choking me.
I'm extremely confused.
You're confused. I'm f***ing confused, bro.
So we just watched the trailer for Euphoria Season 3, the long-anticipated Euphoria Season 3, and I think this might be an absolute mess, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, why are you here for it?
Because Sam Levinson is someone that I now, with a lot of his work, even though when there is a bit of good in there, I kind of, after The Idol, I hate watch it a little bit.
Right.
And this show, it's gone from Skins to Breaking Bad. I don't know if you felt that. I mean, I know you have not much concept for the show, but does it not feel like Breaking Bad?
What is it now, like a fucking Western or something?
Yeah, it's like a crime thriller.
Yeah, like what? Is that got any relation to the second season or what?
So it does. Like at the end of the second season, Zendaya's character Rue had to borrow money from this drug dealer.
Yeah.
And because Sam Levinson is a weird writer, everyone thought he was going to abandon that.
Oh.
But the woman in the trailer who's like, hey, you owe me money.
Right.
That's the drug dealer. So they are picking up from that. And what I can assume it's going to follow her having to repay that debt and getting involved with another gang, and then it will follow the other characters as well.
So what was your thoughts on, like, there must be something about this series why you say you hate watch it. Will you always hate watching it?
No, but not season 1 though.
Right.
See, even though season 1 is very much of its time, like it was very much a moment in pop culture.
Right.
I would say, like in 2019, that show screams 2019. It came out at the right moment, and that first season really was lightning in a bottle. Even though the cracks were there,
right.
I think the writing was a lot stronger because it was just introducing these characters, and each episode focused on a specific character. And even when there were like some really cringy lines, just weird moments, you overlooked it because a lot of the other bits were so strong.
Right.
And God, the cinematography, I mean, I've gone on about it so many times. I think Euphoria is genuinely one of the most beautiful TV shows ever shot.
Didn't he get like weird film stock?
Yeah. No, he did. I mean, that leads on to season 2.
Yeah.
And season 2 is when it started to go off the rails. Because apart from Zendaya's character, which is based on like Sam Levinson's struggle with addiction, like her storyline is still very well done. I think he's good at writing Rue, but everything else is such a mess. And like the show's worst tendencies came out because the writing just wasn't as strong because he introduced the characters.
Yeah.
And he didn't have like kind of the clutch of like, okay, I'm just setting them up. I'm setting up this world and showing what it means to like be a teenager through like each character's specific point of view. And then he did The Idol, which is just, it's the Idol.
Terrible.
Yeah, like
laughably bad.
And I'm just fascinated to see how he ends this.
Yeah, is this like the last season then?
Oh, I think it definitely will be.
Oh, interesting.
This is a whole other thing, but I think her and Zendaya and Sam Levinson have fallen out.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of the actors are over it. Like maybe Sydney Sweeney's excited to come back. This is the show that she's known for. But Jacob Elordi, he's got Saltburn, he's got Priscilla.
Yeah.
He's got Frankenstein. He doesn't need this show anymore.
Yeah.
So he seems very much over it, and they're doing this last season because I guess they're fans and they have contracts to fulfill.
Right. So when you compare the storylines in season 1, why did the second one go off the rails so much? Like you obviously said, in compared to how he set up the characters, he just didn't really know. It sounds like he just didn't really know what to do with them.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it felt like some characters regressed. Like Cassie's whole thing is like using her sexuality as a crutch to like cope with the trauma she's had.
Right.
But she became a caricature in season 2. Like she was always somewhat of a hysterical character, but in season 2 she was like ridiculous. I mean, Sydney Sweeney did it well.
Yeah.
Very good at like yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
Maybe some very iconic moments. What we did with that character just really wasn't great. And then like Kat as well, who to be fair had a very weird storyline in season 1 where she was kind of like an overweight girl who became empowered through becoming like a cam girl and like not quite doing OnlyFans, but like cam work online. And he completely wrote out her character in season 2. Just didn't give her anything to do, and now she's not even in season 3.
Right.
So he just messed around with a lot of the characters.
Yeah,
man. And that is the thing. Mm-hmm. The reason why I think the show, even in season 2, kind of managed to stay afloat is the performances. Every actor kills it.
Right, okay.
And the visuals. This show would be nothing without its cinematography.
Yeah.
And I sometimes feel like, especially mostly with the second season, because with the second season, they went, like you were alluding to, they got Kodak to develop Exichron film stock.
Yeah.
Shot on film. Gorgeous, so beautiful.
Right.
I look at some of these shots without any audio or in isolation. It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, you could just
like
take screen grabs.
It's so beautiful, man. But it did a lot of the time. It didn't feel like there was a point, and he was doing it just to make it artsy.
Do you feel like he could be
without that being earned?
The kind of writer director that focuses more on vibes? You know how you know how you did a video essay on Spring Breakers, and that's very
Harmony Korine.
And that's very much about vibes. You know, it's not so much about the story or being so invested with the characters. It's more just being on this weird, crazy journey where it almost seems like the writer's experimenting with these things.
I think the big difference with Harmony Korine, and in particular Spring Breakers, which honestly I feel like Levinson is kind of copying a little bit.
Okay.
Just in terms of the visual flourishes, or like kind of the tone, like Harmony Korine, Larry Clark, these directors who really want to like fucking like shock the audience and like push their buttons. I think the difference with Harmony Korine is the vibes always suit the context of the story.
Right, okay.
When he's talking about Spring Breakers being like a fever dream, it's like an acid trip, lenses covered with Skittles.
Yeah.
It all completely works. And I believe he's doing it because that's what he wants to do.
Right, okay.
Euphoria is
it's like he has a vision.
Yeah, exactly. Euphoria is a teen show. And there's nothing wrong with being ambitious with a teen show or even tackling, tough issues, because being a teenager, there's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the times the vibe does not justify itself within the context of this story.
Yeah.
Why do you need to shoot this show? Take 8 months, which for a teen show, that's 8 episodes, it took like 10 months.
Right.
Why do you need to shoot it on film?
Yeah.
As much as I love the visuals, you are just doing it for the vibes, and that is fine when the context and the writing is strong enough to back it up.
Yeah.
And that's why season 1 got away with it, because season 1 has the same issues technically, but I don't know, just the writing was stronger.
Yeah.
Because the character work was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And man, that's why it's different with Sam Levinson in comparison to Harmony Korine.
Yeah.
Because I also feel like Sam Levinson kind of believes he's like this genius artist.
Yeah, you just think
really
it's a bit arrogant.
Quite arrogant.
Yeah. And
that he's written this amazing show, like he's this master auteur.
Yeah, but he just kind of doesn't know what he's doing in regards to the story.
Yeah,
it doesn't know what it's doing. It sounds like, especially when you you said it went from Skins to fucking Breaking Bad.
That's what's happened.
I mean, not to say that weirdly a show can't do that. I mean, but it doesn't seem like it's
so
feeding.
Strange. I mean, a lot of people said it's kind of like the Idol 2.0.
Oh
because that was a ridiculously horny show.
Yeah.
From watching that trailer, this show is going to be insanely horny, and that's his thing.
But people on the whole generally really like season 2 as well. No, or am I wrong? It's got quite high
I feel like some
ratings.
people, maybe when they watched it at the time, no, a lot of people didn't like it as much as the first, and also
Right,
downright
okay.
like, disliked it in comparison to season
Yeah.
1.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, God, this new show, it just looks so ridiculously horny.
Oh god, yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
It's so sexualized.
Yeah.
And even in the trailer, it's like Sydney Sweeney's got like some
Which
dildo
does
hanging
make
over her
sense
ass.
for Cassie. So she's doing OnlyFans now.
Right. Okay.
And look, we have to wait to watch the show. Maybe it will really make sense within
Okay.
the story, but like, it's an excuse for him to
Yeah.
get Sydney Sweeney's,
arse on
Yes,
shot.
exactly.
You know what would be really funny though is if like the third season just wrapped up the second season and kind of made it all make sense in some weird, crazy
and now I'm
way.
saying, oh yeah, season 2 is actually brilliant. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
No,
man.
no.
But I mean, look, visually, again, I mean, I don't know what you made of the cinematography from that trailer, but it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, it looks gorgeous, but to me, look, the visuals.
That means nothing with the
99% of the time, visuals are just always secondary, unless, like you said, you have a writer who is intelligently within the context of the writing, making them go hand in hand in some really weird sense.
Yeah.
You could write a story.
Yeah, like you could
I mean, it makes more sense with a movie. I think when you have a TV show, it's serialized, it's linear, and especially when the first season is establishing these characters in a more kind of narrative sense that makes coherent sense and it kind of works better, and especially when you have some excellent actors as well that are really propping up.
No, again, all the actors, Jacob Elordi, Zendaya, Sydney, they're all fantastic actors.
It just feels like a mess. It just doesn't feel like it all comes together.
I'm excited for the mess because if it's hilariously bad, it'll be the Idol 2.0, and I'm quite excited. That
Is there any more of the Idol?
No, God, no. No, they're never doing the Idol 2. Oh my God, can you imagine? I don't know what the hell that would be. But I just wonder if in this new series there's going to be moments where the dialogue is going to be, because that has been another thing with this show.
Yeah.
Even though there's some great character moments, this show does feel like it was written by an edgy, horny 15-year-old teenager.
Really?
Some really cringy lines, and I'm just thinking that because it's also a case of where he has like quite a big cinematic ego where he writes and directs everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can fucking feel that.
Maybe.
And it's just him writing these really cringy lines like a teenager thinking, this is fucking great art. This is cool, bro.
Yeah, but maybe if you are a horny 50-year-old teenager,
No, you might love this show. That is
it.
the thing. You love pop, which is very true.
Yeah.
Especially like would you know Dominic Fike is?
No.
Like pop star. His character in season 2 is just so cringy.
Right.
Like half his dialogue it is like, girl, you're just like so fire, bro. You're like fuckable, bro. It's like fucking hell. A 40-year-old man is like writing this. And I don't know what he has on HBO. They gave him so much money for this show. This is why I don't get how they get the film stock. Same with The Idol as well, man.
People are obviously watching it.
Yeah, no, that is the thing.
15-year-old boys.
We're all going to watch it. No matter but people who say they hate Euphoria, it's going to pull in an audience.
Right.
Everyone's going to be kind of like with Stranger Things. It's a shit where it's so popular. It will make a shit ton of money for HBO.
Yeah, yeah.
Going to make a lot of money. Yeah, man. I mean, even if it's Breaking Bad 2.0, maybe it will be fantastic.
Let's see.